Food pantries are popping up more and more in a surprising new location, colleges and universities. From PBS station WTTW in Chicago, Brandis Friedman reports on how city colleges and the Greater Chicago Food Depository are providing for students there.
On the basement level of Harold Washington City College, students find space to study, catch up, and grab a bite between classes or jobs.
Papers, late night, I'm also involved, so it's like I have to balance, schoolwork.
And in the corner, something most colleges don't have, but a surprising number might need: a food pantry. Student Government Association Treasurer Shabaka Verna knows that many of his schoolmates struggle with balancing time, but also expenses.
But with community college life, you're not away at your dorms. You may be living with your family or renting your own apartment, and you don't have a professional job yet. So you're working around minimum wage, not much, resources, not a salary, and you're still going balancing school.
Nationwide, research shows 25% of community college students experience food insecurity, compared to 20% of students at four-year schools. And the rates of food insecurity are higher for Black and Hispanic students at 57% and 40% respectively. The Greater Chicago Food Depository noticed the problem.
We saw students coming into the traditional food pantry served by the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Students who were going to class, who were going to a job, maybe picking up children from childcare, doing all of the things that they needed to do, and at the end of the day, having to make a stop at a food pantry to get the food that they needed to live a healthy life.
In response, it partnered with all 7 city colleges to offer pop-up pantries. The demand was so great, the Food Depository opened 5 full-time pantries, this one at Harold Washington College, and 4 more at other campuses, with plans for more.
The fact that we need food pantries inside of city colleges is actually a sobering reflection about the need all across our community. We know that the face of hunger is changing.
On the afternoon we visited, a class of students came to learn about the pantry for the first time. Before leaving, several used the time to go shopping.
I got one of everything. I won't even tell the story. I know I got me 2 crackers. I didn't even see these. I got me some strawberry. I got me 2 packs of macaroni.
First-year student Jamisha Lathan says it's all needed at home.
I live with my grandmother, but she's my guardian. I'm not the only child that she takes care of, so it's kind of hard for us.
This pantry is open on Mondays and Thursdays. Students have access to non-perishable food, but also fresh produce, eggs, and milk. There's no limit to how much a student can take, but they can only visit once a month. And the pantry runs on the honor system. Don't take food if you don't need it.
Our students have so many worries.
City College's Chancellor Juan Salgado says many City College's students experience challenges that can lead to food insecurity.
We attract many students who are first in their family to go to college, many students that come from low and moderate income families. We attract students that are in poverty and extreme poverty.
And one bag of food here isn't just for that student, but his or her family too.
I have 5 brothers and sisters, so food runs out really quick. I was thinking like, man, I could take some home and we'll have some extra food for the week.
The Food Depository says the healthy student markets at city colleges served more than 11,000 households in fiscal year 2018 and distributed more than 220,000 pounds of food, more than half of it fresh produce. The plan is to turn the pop-ups at the other 5 campuses into dedicated pantries like this one, as long as they're needed. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Brandis Friedman in Chicago.